Hlio Castroneves in 1998 with Bettenhausen Racing and with Hogan Racing in 1999. Achieving 1 second place each with both teams. Castroneves moved to Team Penske in place of Greg Moore for 2000 and 2001, winning 3 races in both years. He debuted in the Indy Racing League in 2001, winning the Indianapolis 500. Castroneves drove full-time in the IRL from 2002, winning the Indy 500 for a second straight year and finishing runner-up to Sam Hornish Jr. in the championship. He finished third in 2003 and 2006 and was runner-up to Scott Dixon in 2008. Following his acquittal of tax evasion and conspiracy in early 2009. He won the Indianapolis 500 for the 3rd time, and was 4th 3 times over the next 4 seasons, before coming second to Dixon in 2013, and his Penske teammate Will Power in 2014. Castroneves achieved his final series win in 2017 before leaving full-time IndyCar racing to make his IMSA Sports Car Championship debut with Penske at the 2017 Petit Le Mans. Paired with Ricky Taylor, he won 1 race and finished 7th in the 2018 prototype standings and improved to 3rd with 5 podiums in 2019. In 2020, he would win 3 races in a row, and his first auto racing title. Castroneves is one of the most popular drivers in IndyCar for his personality and his celebration of climbing the fencing beside a track after a victory, for which he was sometimes nicknamed Spider-Man. Castroneves won the 5th season of Dancing with the Stars with professional dancer Julianne Hough. Castroneves was born in São Paulo, Brazil on May 10, 1975, to automobile dealer Hlio Castroneves Sr. and former school teacher Sandra Alves de Castroneves. He has an elder sister, Catiusha, who was his business manager. In 1977, the family moved to Ribeirão Preto, an agricultural town about 150 miles northwest of São Paulo, to allow his father to find business in the region's thriving ethanol processing industry. He was educated in the São Paulo school system. In 2000, he changed his surname from Castroneves to Castroneves to stop the media misidentifying him as Hlio Neves, or Hlio Castro. Castroneves has a daughter with his longtime partner Adriana Henao. From early 1981 to 1986, Castroneves observed his father's minor stock car team race on weekends by being sneaked into a car's trunk in racing overalls and helmet, allowing him into a circuit. At age 7, he was given a child-sized motorized car for frequent driving on the streets of his gated community, and asked his father about a go-kart. On his 11th birthday, Castroneves received his first go-kart from racecar driver Alfredo Guarana Menezes, and began driving at a karting track in São Paulo. His mother disliked racing, urging him to focus on schooling and enrolling him on less dangerous sports, such as association football, judo, swimming, tennis, and volleyball. Castroneves played those sports infrequently before telling his mother he wanted to focus on racing. He was inspired by Ayrton Senna, a 3-time Formula One world champion. His father enrolled him on the karting state championships in São Paulo in early 1987. Castroneves won his first trophy mid-year by bettering himself, as his father sold his Rio de Janeiro property to establish and finance a karting team around his son. At age 13, he was taken off full-time schooling to learn more about karting from his father and team members. Castroneves' mother disapproved because she believed he could opt to stop karting and was fearful of him not having a backup career. Castroneves won the 1989 Brazilian National Go-Kart Championship at age 14. Around this time, he and his family began watching championship auto racing teams and Formula One racing on television. From October 1989 to March 1990, Castroneves did weightlifting and played tennis to improve his physique. In 1990, he forfeited the Brazilian National Go-Kart Championship and flew to Italy to enter the karting World Cup to acquaint himself with the more powerful and gripper European go-karts. A mix-up of his registration papers with the Confederação Brasileira de Automobilismo and talks with the Commission Internationale de Karting in Switzerland prevented him from entering until a fellow karter sustained an arm injury. Castroneves finished the race 16th. He raced in the 1991 Karting World Cup in France without registration trouble, finishing 25th, and won more races in Brazil. Aged 16 in late 1991, Castroneves progressed into car racing, competing in Formula Chevrolet Brazil, a series for finishing go-karters. His parents hired a trainer to help him lift weights for better car control and took him to a local recreational center. Negotiations to drive for the Ariska team fell through when it asked for $200,000 in sponsorship, causing his father to spend $250,000 on his own team. Driving a Copperl Berta Chevrolet car, Castroneves was championship runner-up with 1 victory and 92 points in the 8-round season. He moved to the higher-tier Formula 3S